Welcome back to Vibe Vision, where the classics come alive with every turn of the key. Today we're diving into a legend, the 1971 Plymouth Fury. A car that captures the raw, unapologetic essence of American muscle and full-size swagger. This isn't just a vehicle. It's a rolling time capsule that reminds us what Detroit steel was all about in the early 70s. Let's start with that unforgettable exterior. The 71 Fury arrived with a total redesign, a bold departure from the boxier shapes of the late 60s. What you get instead is the long, low, and wide fuselage styling, giving it a sleek, almost aircraft-inspired profile. The front fascia is aggressive, with a split grille that seems to glare at you under sharply defined quad headlights. The bumpers are massive, chrome-drenched, and unapologetically overbuilt, just like everything else on this beast. Down the sides, the lines are smooth and flowing. There's minimal ornamentation, letting the sheer size of the car do the talking. Whether you're looking at the two-door hardtop or the four-door sedan, the body speaks of strength and presence. And, in the rear, you'll find wide-set taillights and another slab of chrome that practically dares anyone to rear-end it. In a world filled with generic crossovers, the Fury stands out like a monument to an era when cars had character, and lots of it. Now let's talk performance. The 1971 Plymouth Fury wasn't all about looks. Under the hood, depending on the trim and options, you could get a range of power plants, from the entry-level 225 cubic inch slant 6 to the mighty 440 cubic inch V8. The real excitement, of course, came from the big block engines. The 383 and 440 V8s gave the Fury some serious street credentials, with horsepower ranging from 250 up to over 370 in certain configurations. That much power in a full-size car made for surprising acceleration, especially in a straight line. The handling? Well, this was the early 70s, and the Fury was built for cruising more than corner carving. Still, the torsion bar front suspension and leaf spring rear setup gave it a surprisingly comfortable ride for such a large vehicle. Steering is light, maybe too light by today's standards, but it fits the relaxed, floaty personality of the car. The Fury was meant to eat up highway miles with ease, not dominate racetracks. Take a quick peek inside, and you're treated to a cabin that's as roomy as a living room. There's bench seating front and rear, enough space for 6 adults, and a dashboard that stretches out like a runway. Materials vary by trim, but even the base models had a certain charm. Vinyl, chrome accents, and simple gauges give it that no-nonsense vibe. Higher trims added wood-grain touches and more plush appointments, but regardless of level, it all feels like a product of its time. Big, bold, and built to last. That's the 1971 Plymouth Fury, a car that wears its size and strength with pride. It's more than just a ride, it's an attitude. Thanks for watching Vibe Vision, where we keep the classics cruising. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop a comment on which vintage ride you want to see next.